Hey everyone, it's Mojax back in the DJ City UK lab. I've got a quick tip for you today on recording your live DJ sets with crowd noise. Now, I've been asked how to do this by a few people recently. This is the solution that I've decided on. It's working great for me, should work well for you as well. The solution is this, a 4-channel external audio recorder. So we've got the Tascam DR40 here. We've got 2 channels for the mics, X and Y, and you can orientate those outwards as well. You want to aim those at your crowd. Ideally kind of minimize what you're getting from the speakers. You'll always pick up the music in the room, but you want to aim it at the crowd as much as possible. We've then also got 2 inputs on the bottom, with left and right. We can switch that to line level. We just basically run then. I've got jack to RCA connectors, adapters here running in. You can use XLR, whatever you want, and then hook that up to your record output, your aux output, or whatever booth output, whatever you've got going spare on your mixer or controller. That's what you hook up to this. And it's got loads of headroom on the line level. It's a proper line level for mixers and stuff. And then basically you just go into 4-channel mode and just record. You can adjust the level of the mics and then the 2 inputs separately. Obviously err on the side of caution. You don't want to be clipping if you can help it, and you can always bump up the level at a later stage. And that's it, just get your set recorded. Once you've done that, you're back at home. Either put the SD card in or just hook this straight up to your computer, and that will give you your 2 stereo WAV files. You can then work with those in your DAW or multi-track audio editor, whatever you've got. I'm using Ableton Live here, and really how you process it is up to you. You could have the crowd noise running constantly underneath the mix, maybe just filter off some of the bottom and top end of that, so you just get a slightly cleaner signal from the clean feed from the mixer. It's up to you. You can also fade it in and out, have the crowd noise coming in on the breakdowns and then disappearing when you get to the meat of the track. It's really, really up to you, but you've got those 2 and you can work with them independently and adjust them as you wish. You might, if you're getting phasing, if there's loads of delay in the room, you might need to sort of move one slightly back and forth, just to line it up perfectly. That's why you might not want to run the crowd noise underneath all the time, because you might get that kind of phasing effect. It depends on the room that you've recorded in. Now, I've gone for the DR40 for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because I did my research and I know that the line level on this is proper line level. It will cope with any mixer, and it has coped with any mixer I've thrown at it so far. It's also quite cheap as well. It's under $200. At the moment, at the time of making this video, it's very cheap on Amazon. It's like $140 or something like that. So, from that point of view, great value. The other options out there are made by Zoom, and we've got the Zoom H4n, which is a very popular option. Again, it's got the 4 channels on there, but I heard very mixed reports about how well that copes with different line level outputs. So for example, if you've got a Pioneer mixer with a DJM that's only got a record output spare, you can't adjust that yourself, then you might need an attenuator on the Zoom H4n. Now, I would ask, if you've got one of those, you've used it with different mixers, please let us know your experiences in the comments. Please, help out your fellow DJs. Let's hear about that, because if it's working great for you, that's good. If it isn't, I'd like to hear that too. It's really important. The other option is the Zoom H5, which is the newer one, and that's actually got a minus 20 dB pad or attenuator built into it. So that will cope with pretty much any line level output you throw at it, but that's quite expensive. You're talking upwards of $200 towards the $300 mark. So really, in terms of price, it's going to be the Tascam DR40 or the Zoom H4n, but I'm leaning towards the DR40 just because I've got it and I can assure you it definitely works. That's it, basically, simple as that. There you go, recording with crowd noise. It's really simple, does require a bit of investment of cash, but then you've got yourself a recorder as well. It's quite a useful thing to have around, just for recording sets generally and so on. It's a handy thing, definitely. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching today. Make sure you subscribe for all our future tips, tricks, and product reviews. I'll see you soon.